what he told her to do. Because before she got locked up, like when Ray J, Tronic Network, wanted to link up with her, she was like, for him to pass on the information to Blue, because he handles all her affairs. So, she puts, when they're getting along, she puts all her business and her fate in her man's hand. You can't hate on her for that. If that's what she want to do, that's what she want to do. I'd never do anything that has your name on it. Getting direct contact. Yeah, because I don't like, because see, I stay in my own lane, and I don't want people to think that I started a group and I'm acting like a demon, like I'm on some, high horse or something. So now I'm switching. I don't get down like that. I want harmony on my YouTube channel platform, and I want harmony on my IG group. The group was purposely put there for links, and I didn't even know that I was making a group. It was supposed to be just I guess a one-time sending out a link. And I said, wait a minute, I created a group. So I said, well, I'm gonna keep it. No, I deleted myself out the group. Then I said, well, you didn't delete the group, duh. And then I said, I'm gonna just keep the group, because now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add people to the group and send it in bulk, my link, to everybody that's in the group when I go live, when I have pre-recorded videos. That is what the group was supposed to be about. And I said, and if people want to get in and talk on top of that, seeing that the links are there, cool, but click on the links, so that that, I'm out here. And if you want to talk, cool, but let's talk like adults. But like all this changing the profile picture and changing the name, she asked me, did I like the name she changed it to the first time? And I said, cool. But then I thought about it. No, nobody should be changing the group name, only me. So yeah, I'm back in the house, and yeah, I gotta, yeah, boundaries have to be set. It says they are adults, and I believe they are married. Yeah, exactly. They probably are. I'm not going to elaborate on that, because if that's not the case, I don't want nobody like trying to come in my comment section trying to stalk me, talking about, you said that Chrisean Rock was legally married. She probably is legally married to him. And if she is, congratulations. Like I said, you can't stop that girl from being with that man. You know what I'm saying? If I just feel like, and I'm not worried about it, but I just feel like I hope that she still stays on the path of separating the two, if as father's business, how she does business. I think that if she keeps doing business like, on the godly level, is staying one with God like she is now, and the relationship separate, because Blueface might not want to get out and follow that same fate, then she'll be fine in the relationship. You got to separate the two. I had said maybe a separate chat for mods only. Right, that's what she told me, that the chat would be for mods only, and that's a good idea to do that, because we can't be in the chat saying stuff that we would otherwise, before that chat was created, on mistake, by accident, thinking I'm just sending out a one-time link and I created a chat. We can't be on there just blatantly saying stuff that we usually would say to each other privately. We can't do that. Then people will be screenshotting and trying to make content out of stuff, and it won't even have nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? It'll be related to me because it's my private chat. No, we're not doing that. I'll take admin from somebody before I allow that to happen. This is right, and you left a message on the group in confusion. That is what says, that's one you had created. It says back on topic. Yeah, because I don't want to keep talking about that. It's called Chrisean Support. Yeah, I changed it to SL Davis because yeah, I changed it. It's SL Davis. I didn't put that there. She put that there. That was her second. I think she changed it 2 times. I don't know. But like I said, no, she can't do that. So I changed it back. Oh, you want to be removed now out of the chat? You want me Sky Blue 77? It says she's gone. I wish her well. That's all. The baby seems to be doing good. It says I think it's for the show. It could be. What do you mean? You think they're gonna do a what is it called? What's the name of that? This Crazy in Love or something? You mean? Caribbean Queen, welcome, welcome. I'm the one that came up with the idea of just mod chat. Yeah, but that chat, like I said, started with me wanting. I didn't mean to even make it into a chat. It was just to send out links and just pick who I just know that looks at Chrisean Rock, because everyone that follows me is not all Chrisean Rock followers. They're people that follow me because of my health content from the past that I used to put up. And that's how I built that following. And then, like, people from me talking about Chrisean Rock and Nature Boy, I forgot. I used to do Nature Boy first, and Queen Op, those people. But you created it on. It says, but for you to create it, no one else. Yeah, I was using that for my links. Oh no, I didn't take you out. I thought you wanted me to. Now that you know that I was confused too. Now Sky Blue 77. You know what I'm saying? We're on the same page. That's why I came and said I don't care. I'm gonna say it on my live. I'm not being messy or nothing. But yeah, I apologize to my admin, and I also apologize to the people that I did in fact invite to be in the chat. I apologize to them because I don't want no one to feel left out. And I already felt like I made it clear, even if this is a new chat, some things should be common sense, that we shouldn't discuss certain things, that we would talk one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? Before this chat was created, like, let's use critical thinking skills. You know what I'm saying? And I just need for people, I'm saying people because I don't want to just be like on one person. We all know admins anyways who I'm talking about. But yeah, you can't be in there doing your own thing. And she'll definitely see it because she's in and out that chat all day. And that's no problem. I'm glad she's in and out the chat. I need people in and out that chat because, if, I add people, or if you guys add people and it don't turn out too well, they got to be kicked out that chat. You can re-add me, SL. I just didn't like the structure change. Okay, yeah. All right, I'll add you back in soon as I get off, sweetie, and stuff. Yeah, but yeah, I wish the best for Chrisean Rock. Am I going to retract any statements that Blueface is going to get out and be Blueface? Absolutely not, because that wouldn't be being real. That would be being fake. And then that's when you can check me on being fake, because you can say, well, don't be trying to big up, wait a minute, what is this? It says blank stalker. Don't be, I was reading something. Don't be trying, you'll be saying to me, don't be trying to retract no statements now on Blueface is a good guy. No, I think Blueface needs to be better than what he's doing. He should treat Chrisean Rock better than how he treats Chrisean Rock. And I'm gonna stand on that. You know what I'm saying? So let me see something. I'm just looking at something and this has nothing to do with no group. So don't think that I'm pausing because of I'm looking at something on my video that YouTube just put on something. And we're not gonna be up here starting that, YouTube. You're bugging right now. But yeah, I still think that, Blueface is gonna get out and be Blueface. And one thing I said to you guys, and I'm gonna continue to say it, I'm about to do like a big Bigo style, where Bigo, I mean, whether they're ratchet or not, I'm not trying to do that kind of behavior content. I'm not gonna turn it into being ratchet, but I'm about to start streaming more, where I'm on here talking a lot, kind of like China does. I can't explain it no other way. Kind of like China does. I sit on, my live streams and kick it with you guys. Doesn't always have to be, the title could start off talking about Chrisean and Blueface or whoever else, P. Diddy, and it can end up talking about a juice fast. I don't care. But a lot of times when I'm sitting on the phone and I'm not doing anything, just blowing time, I'm gonna get up here and just kick it with y'all. Like even that IG chat, I'd rather be talking like I'm on the phone with my supporters than typing into a chat on IG. If I got that much time to do that, then I can just come on here and kick it with y'all. And better yet, even if you guys are busy, if you got earpods, wherever you're at, you can always not interact with the chat. It's not even about being in the bushes. Sometimes you can't be in the chat. You can listen. I could be up here like now. You could be going to bed. You could be listening to it with your earpods on or whatever, how you listen to the content, or with the cell phone next to you, and you fall off to sleep to it. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean you're in the bushes because you're hating. Could be that you just don't feel like interacting, but you still want to hear what's being said. Yeah, I'm gonna start streaming. I'm gonna definitely definitely this year going into 2025. I'm gonna be a hardcore streamer. I'm streaming. I want to stream it. I want to stream. I've been looking at a lot of younger groups. It's all about the streaming, and I'm about to get into streaming. He's not a good guy. He's a whole character. He's entertaining at best. He's entertaining, but you're right. In a relationship, I don't think that he's a good guy at all. Absolutely not. Especially in the middle of the night. Yeah, because half the time I can't sleep. So it doesn't matter to be sitting here. I know I'm not going to be able to go to bed and just be sitting here when I could just be getting up here talking with people that probably can't sleep either. And a lot of my people that follow me are from California. Like they're the top states. They're the top state, number one state, California. They're 3 hours behind. So when I'm up at 12 or 1, it's 9 or 10 where they're at. So, it's like my audience is up. So it's not like I'm a weirdo if I go live at 3 in the morning because I went to sleep too early and woke up at 3 or 4 because it's like 12 or 1 where they're at. And some people are still up or on their way to bed or was going to go to bed, but then they seen that someone that they listened to was live. You feel me, Tiffany? Yeah, but I don't want to have to remove an admin out of that Instagram. We got it solid over here on YouTube, and I just thought that the admins that because they call them admins on Instagram, I just thought the admins on Instagram, and we're only speaking of one person in particular. She's part of the group. I just don't want to have to remove that person from being admin on Instagram. I'm not saying on here, but yeah, I don't. Oh God. Now thinking, I don't. Let me keep my thoughts to myself. Actually, anyways, back to the ranch. Yeah. So yeah, let's share. Oh, we already know Blueface. Blueface said, "I want some attention." That is still my boo thing. So now it's safe to say, guys, when he was sending out a message, people were asking. We knew the message was for Ronny. Was it a message pipe down pretty much or to keep it going? I think that he was sending him a message like, I'm gonna see you, bro, when I get out. Like, stop disrespecting my son and Chrisean. Oh, when he gets out, he's happy, but he's probably also mad because it's like he has no control over what Ronnie's doing because he's locked up. But I will say, and I'm predicting this, and this is my opinion, it's gonna be some smoke. Ronny, if you need to leave the scene while you're in one piece. That's all I'm gonna say to you. And whatever you're doing, do your big one now, because honey, when Blueface gets home, you are not gonna be around. Trust and believe that. And if people think that he will be, they're sadly mistaken. They're sadly mistaken. I promise you that he won't be. I promise you that he won't be. But yeah, it's crazy. But yep, it's not crazy to me. That is her boo. People got to respect that. People got to respect that. You know what I'm saying? So, yep, he still got his pictures up of his kids. I'm glad he didn't take them down, because when he had stopped unfollowing ChriseanRock, he took down pictures and everything. You know what I'm saying? But at least he kept his pictures up of the kids. You know, they don't need to be taken down when you cut off the baby mamas for the moment. You know what I'm saying? They are so cute. And oh, the little boy looks just like Blueface. The nose, everything. That is unreal. Little man looked just like his daddy. Cute little thing. So he's following two people. He's following his son, Chriseanrock. And it says here, so she didn't Chriseanrock Porters, because that's his last name. That's that's her baby daddy. And you know, people need to accept that. And she's following Blueface. So, you know, it is what it is. Everybody makes it. And I get so mad when people make a big deal out of them back together or never even have broke up. And then like I'll bring up, I'll do a live like on something different, and you could just, I don't know, I feel energies off of people. And I can sometimes tell in like when I'm looking at the chat and talking, oh, they're not really interested in what I'm saying. That's not even about ChriseanRock. Like I was talking about the Wack thing. And actually, that did quite well. My premiere did. But I'm adding new stuff to the content. I don't care if it's within the circus that those people are talked about on my channel, like Wack 100 all over again, Carlissa, maybe Bonnie Lachey, maybe P. Diddy, maybe Eat with Q. Because I think Eat with Q, if y'all know who Eat with Q is, put it in a Y in the chat. She's a mukbang channel. I think that she's not with, I don't think she's with her husband. And you know, that's her prerogative. I'm not sitting up here in her business like that. But there's something not quite right with that whole situation. And you know, I'm gonna start, adding other people to talk about. And that's gonna be that. But yeah, this premiere did good. Shout out to everyone who supported that premiere that I put up. Can y'all please hit the like button? Hit the like button. It is free to like the video. Doesn't make any sense to sit in here and not hit the like button. You would think that I'm in here begging for cash apps. And that's not the case. Nobody's in here begging for no cash app. I don't care about no cash app. I don't care about no super chats. I am not known to even remind you to give me a cash app or a super chat. I don't care about your money. Keep your money in your pocket. Keep your money in your pocket. And I want to also say I apologize for the confusion of me flip-flopping with saying I'm going to go live on my second channel only. I will be doing live on both of my channels. I'm streaming a lot of my content going forward. I'm going to be the SL Davis streamer. I'm going to break a world's record of streaming. I want to see how many hours of streaming I can break. I want to get 1 billion hours of streaming under my belt. To everyone, if you forgot to hit that like button. So, I got to because I used to stream so much when I was doing the Nature Boy content. my viewership used to be out of this world. But when you stop streaming and your numbers go down, and YouTube doesn't really recommend your lives, send out the notifications and all that stuff. Hey, Miss Latino. Latina, I said Latino. How are you, sweetie? No surprise at all, Wonder Woman. It says, know what? It says, no, what is a mukbang? Is that a East Coast thing? It's a Chinese, Asian thing. I shouldn't say Chinese. And when you eat large amounts of food, like B Love's channel, she eats a lot of seafood, large quantities. Hello, SL, just passing through. Enjoy the weekend. You as well, Tanya. It said, SL, you don't think CJ Chrisean Jr. looks like them people? Be honest, it's strange, the similarity. I'm not hating. Even though she did a DNA, she really should clear Ronnie thing up. Well, I don't want to. I'm not. It's not that I'm hating. It's just that I'm gonna tell you exactly why it's a sensitive topic or question you asked me, because back in my day, it just was off limits to talk about children. You could get hurt. But the reason why I also don't want to answer it is because in all actuality, when I'm thinking of critical thinking skills and needing to use them, I wasn't in the bed with them behind closed doors. And sometimes people can be linked with two guys but end up getting pregnant, and then she's not with that other guy no more because she got pregnant with a baby, and she's saying it's that guy's baby, and the guy accepts the baby for his, but the baby could look like the other guy but not be. So that's why I don't like to say, well, who he looks like, because it's just not my place. I don't even want to be that invested in talking about if Ronnie's a father or a Blueface. I don't feel like that's my place. So I pick and choose my battles. So it's not even about being real. Because I tell the truth, shame the devil. I don't tell people what they want to hear, I tell people what they need to hear. And I feel as though, like right now, I'm telling you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. And I'm telling you the reason why I don't say whether or not if it's Ronnie's or Blueface's, because that's not my place to say it. So that's why I don't. Chrisean looks too much like them folks, for real. Says it says, I've heard the word but never in Cali. Logan only people. Okay. Scott, I think that Ronnie and Blue have a similar. They have a similar look, right? There have been 2 DNA tests already live on Zeus Blueface privately. Well, if her DNA was real, and I believe it was, there's no need to address Ronnie at all. What's the point of her DNA? Well, that is the union between Blueface and CashApp. And if they like it, I love it. And if she's saying that's her baby's father, and if he's claiming Junior, then that's nothing. There's nothing we can do about that, right? None of us were. You said, thank God, Ronnie out crashing out. Yeah, that dude got issues. He looks a little bit delayed himself. He looks a little like he just got that slow look, and that's just my opinion. She definitely has a type, but no matter who the daddy is, he's well-being, right? It says his well-being is more important. Exactly. He wants one. He's was with her, they put it on. I don't know. I won't address him. Yeah, but now if you want to ask a question like, do I think that Blueface is a great guy in a relationship with a woman? I give you my opinion on that. No, I think he's a cheater, and but he admits to it. So you can't be mad at someone that admits to who they are. And am I gonna say that that's abnormal what he's doing? No, a lot of people do that. Hold on, I got to drink some of this water. Yeah, I had to drink down some of that water there. I don't want y'all to hear me guzzling down some water. Yeah, I don't think he's a great. I'm not gonna get up here just because it appears. You hear what I'm saying? Disclaimer: it appears to be that they're not fighting anymore, and they made that clear. They obviously, even if they weren't together, obviously they're in contact. That's common sense. Because if Blueface put Chrisean Rock and him on a photo together, and she did the same, obviously that's giving you a clue, and she wants you to get a clue. He's still my man. I thought he looked off too. Yeah, he looks a little off. Funny shaped head. He just looks weird, like a little alien. Reminds me of an alien. It's like, go sit down, you little weirdo. But she has done 2 tests with Blue and both positive. So at this point, it's Blue's until proven. See, where that all comes into play in the first place is when Blue gets mad at Chrisean Rock, he disowns his baby. And that's because he needs to grow up. Sometimes men take longer to mature than women or girls, females. And this is where they ran into problems. It's him acting a fool up on social media, and then always making the audience feel like he has favoritism for Jaden's 2 kids. And I've always felt that too. The favoritism for Jaden's 2 kids, and it's like when he calls from jail, when he was talking to her from jail and she was letting us listen to the jail calls, we never would hear unless it was prior to them recording the jail call. We never heard him asking about how his son was doing. You know what I'm saying? But then again, he could have asked before they recorded the call. Ooh, cha, Latisse. Common sense. It may be his. Let me see. Yeah, I believe they still together, but I don't think because of her probation she can't see him. If I'm not mistaken, that's why she move. No, she's in from allegedly they're saying she's in Oklahoma because that is the stipulation of her probation. Now, didn't our favorite paralegal put something up about that? I could be wrong because I haven't really been. I've been off and on over there the last couple of days because people been sending me links of stuff, and it's and it's like that's the reason why I've been going to check stuff out. But other than that, I've been trying to work things out on my own channel here. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I don't have time to be in bushes of other people's stuff that they got going on. Allegedly she's in LA. Allegedly she's in Oklahoma. Allegedly she's in LA. I don't know where she's at. I am allegedly in a New England state, and I'm about to head back to Boston. That's where I'm about to go back to my hometown. The fun ride, even though I've just moved here, soon as I get the phone call, I'm out of this state and I won't be looking back. She's in California due to parole. It says she's in California due to parole for James' case. Oh, okay. Oh, so she's there but got permission, Tiffany? Can you clarify that? Because you know how when you're on probation, you have to make sure you let the courts know or your probation officer know or both that you are leaving the state so you don't violate your probation. So that's why I'm asking. That's the only reason why I'm asking. But other than that, I heard that her stipulations of her probation was in Oklahoma. So if you heard that she's in California, it's probably like Tiffany just said. She is in Cali due to parole for James' case. That's why she had to take care of legal issues. So that makes sense. I'm up here. I talk about ChriseanRock all the time. But, you know, like I said, I do have a life outside of YouTube. I'm going to be streaming a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely going to have to step my A game up with you guys. You guys are ahead of the game with it. With you know, but at the same time, we could be ahead of the game, but we got to be accurate with it, the information. Because if we're not, people like to critique every little thing, and they will critique and speak on stuff, you know what I'm saying, and make you into the bad guy if you don't get it right. So, you know, I got to make sure if I'm going to be live streaming, like, and I really don't have to make sure of anything because I don't even need to be up here just talking about ChriseanRock and Blueface and Carlissa, any of the circus. We could talk about, there's somebody that reached out to me privately about the patches that I'm using. Am I still using the patches? Yes, I've been using the patches for like 3 months now. I just got my patches yesterday. And they, thank the Lord, had brought it to my door instead of leaving it down in my lobby because things can get taken there. Let me see. Yes, they had it interstate compact. Okay. They are married for real. That's good. You know what I was thinking too? Is there any way? Let's see. Our favorite paralegal. I'm surprised. Unless you guys know of her talking about that, we can head over to her channel. I'm quite sure we could probably get Cassandra to look that up so we can get over that. Because I don't care. I'm married. What does that mean? What weight does that hold? I'm not being mean to anyone that brought up about her being married legally to Blueface. I don't want no one to get offended thinking that I'm getting offended because I'm not. But I'm married. So what? Sometimes I wanna give them to somebody. Here, you want them? Anybody in the chat want my husband? No, sir. Let me stop. We're not falling for the banana in the tailpipe, right? Essa, and you already know, Latisse, because people will rock you to sleep. Ain't nobody rockabye baby and me over here. Ah! Tell it, Latisse. Baby, I miss seeing you in the chat. I know Rosen has been sick. One of my mods, let's put some roses and hearts or praying hands in the chat. Also, Latisse, I know what you said about moms. Put some hearts and some praying hands and all that for speedy recoveries. Please, let's do something. Well, it's snowing here. What? Tanya, where do you live at? You said Baltimore, right? I made fruit salad today, sis. Woo, child. Ooh, what you put? What kind of fruit you put in your salad, Latisse? I gotta make some juices tomorrow. Hey, sis. Nisa Blue. Hi, sweetie. You can have it sealed. Okay. The weather was terrible today in Pennsylvania. It says the highway was shut down. Wow, I can't wait till it snows here. We get weird weather. Thank you for putting that up, Nisa Blue. Y'all be having selective hearing. I said put some hearts and praying hands or something beautiful in the chat for our people that rock with us that are not feeling well, and y'all still on some other stuff. And that's okay. Hold on, we're gonna take a I'm gonna take a break real quick. When I say a break, I'm not gonna literally take a break, but I'm gonna put up a video until I come back. This only putting this video up until I come back. So don't think that. Thank you guys. Make sure y'all hit that like button also while you're in here. Don't forget to hit the like button. But yeah, I'm gonna put this up until I come back. I'm gonna put it on mute. So I'm gonna put this video up until I come back.
You're the last caller.
Hello.
You're the last caller.
What's up? Shout out to Hater World. Shout out Wack 100. How you guys doing?
All right, talk to us.
This was an epic interview. I appreciate you guys bringing the community together. It's really surprising to see Wack on there. We had Bonnie Lachey on there last week, and Blue Devil was going back
Bonnie
and forth
crazy.
with Ronny Doe. So Wack, I'm so eager to know your opinion on all that, and just your opinion
What
on
Bonnie
that
said?
situation
What's
in
she
general.
doing? She still claiming Blueface?
Yeah.
Bonnie's a fool.
This fool made her cry.
She was definitely signed to Blueface. She was signed. She like on season 1 of that Blue Girls Club thing he was doing over there. She might have been on there with Rock. She was signed to Blueface, but then she disappeared, and then she popped up on the scene like right before we had to turn herself in. But I don't know what she doing. You know what I mean? But she be cool people with me. She a little crazy, but she know how to play the media.
Yeah.
You made her cry?
Yeah, that fool made her cry.
Did you? How you break her down?
I did some research and did my thing.
Yeah.
I like this. This interview was cool though. It was a freestyle.
Yeah.
I had research on all you guys.
They did a really, really good job with
that's
her.
dope.
It's all love. But Wack, what's your opinion about Ronnie? Like, we have to know. This came out of
About who?
nowhere.
The
Ronny
baby
Doe.
daddy, Charles Barkley.
Yeah.
No, this didn't come out of nowhere. I've been saying she need to give dude a blood test.
Yeah.
I've
Charles
been
Barkley,
saying
right?
that. Listen, remember the
Yeah.
case she got
Charles
in Oklahoma,
Barkley,
right?
yeah.
The case she got in Oklahoma, right?
Yeah.
Remember,
Now let me tell you something. Talking about Wack 100. I think that it's my opinion. Don't go running with, oh, these are the facts. You know, she said it on her live. But I think that he cut Wack 100 off. What I don't think that y'all are not paying attention to is, I'm not saying, like, for an example, I'm not saying CashApp is beefing with Smiley, for an example. But I feel like she's in a subtle way cutting off a lot of people that she used to deal with. That, you know, like I'm gonna predict that her and Mosh will probably be back cool again, because Mosh was, I think, a good friend to her. But like I don't know how close Blueface and Wack 100 is, but it don't seem like he's got updated information to share with the public these days. And when he was privy to that, Wack was the type of person, he wanted people to know he was privy to it. And every chance he got, he would give us like an update on his channel about Blueface. He ain't doing that now. Something's up with that. Something's up with it. I had to take my supplements. I almost forgot to take my supplements. I'm actually taking them late. But hey, better than never. Pineapple, green apple. Ooh, cantaloupe, honeydew, melon. Talk about that tomorrow. I'm making green apples, pineapple, orange, pink grapefruits, and so a little bit of grapes I'll put in to sweeten it up. Because if you guys don't know, when you're juicing, the most hydrating and astringent juices to drink in order to, on a cellular level, cleanse out the body is fruits, not vegetables. fruits. And that's good news because a lot of time I hear people say, oh, I don't like juicing because my juice come out nasty because they're adding vegetables. I still add vegetables because I'm going to put my beets in it. I'm going to put a whole beet. But the beets that I have are not big, humongous beets. So they're like the size of they're a little bigger than a golf ball. There may be like two golf balls or a golf ball and a half. They're like really small organic beets. I don't know why they're so small. Maybe because I should have not did an Instacart haul on fresh raw fruits and vegetables, but I didn't feel like going a couple of days ago, so I had got it Instacarted. But I'm going the next week when I go Wednesday, because I go every week to go get produce, fresh produce. I'm gonna go get it myself because I'm not gonna have nobody giving me some baby beets. So I make a raw punch, and it tastes so tropical. It is the bomb.com, honey. And I forgot to put it on my Instagram page today. I really forgot to do that. But yeah, y'all need a detox. If you detox, y'all will be definitely where you need to be. And here I'm going to show you guys really quickly. This is my my fruit punch, my raw fruit punch. When I say fruit punch, I'm not talking about Hawaiian punch. That is not raw or healthy. Look at the beautiful color. Look at the... Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. What did I just do? Oops, sorry. Here it is. See, look at them juices. I made it a day ago. All gone. I know it's a shame. I don't know if y'all saw that picture on there too. I had two pictures. So that's when I was making the red juice. And you didn't see me cut up the beet and put it on top of the bowl because I had almost forgot. Then I was like, oh, I got to put the beet in there. But yeah. So I don't have any more cucumbers, so won't be no cucumbers going in there. But I'm about to rack up on cucumbers. Cucumbers are good for your skin, your hair, your nails. And, you definitely want some cucumbers in your juices. Cucumber is not a vegetable. It's a fruit. So, yeah, this is the last one. I drank it today. I miss you, but I'm going to be making some more of you tomorrow because I got 2 pineapples that are ripe. Yes. Yes, yes. He is a whole bee itch. Train wreck. Latice, you a mess. Does that dude look like a younger? I wish they stopped saying Charles Barkley is real. Well, you know who it started from? His father. That's where it started from. That's where it's going to end at. That's where it's going to end at. It started from there, and that's where it's going to end at. You know what I'm saying? Let me see something really quickly. Hold on for a second. I'm just checking something out real quick. Hold on for a second. Let me put this video back up for a second.
She was the one stole the G-Wagon. We just come to the pad, the G-Wagon gone. He think I got it. I ain't got it. You ain't got it. So the first thing we got to do is report it stolen. Somebody go kill him or something, right? Yeah, right?
So y'all telling me Chrisean slept with Charles Barkley?
No,
the baby fool.
No, Blueface called the baby that. So 2 days later, we get a call.
That's what they call the baby.
We get a call 2 days later, and it was crazy because the day prior to that, dude tapped in. It was like, yo, Chrisean got the call. She headed to me. We think he trolling. She get caught 100 miles east of Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Damn.
So he in Baltimore. So now I'm like, kind of find out. I didn't. He said he was in the room when she gave birth. You know, so like, you know, I think she needs to just do the DNA test. He say he gonna take her to court to get one.
And figure it out once and for all.
Yeah.
I mean, because we know, let's be real. It's only one type of female who's denying you the test.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
If a female know you and only you and who I've been with for the last 2 years, I ain't touched nobody else, and you ask for a test, she gonna sit there and cross her arms and look at you like a fool.
Yeah.
But if she know if it was you and you, same time, she gonna, cause she won't even get Blueface one. For Deuce ain't gonna take her to court and get one. So, you know.
Wow. Well, thank you so much, Wack. You guys keep shining, and I'm a big fan, and this was a great podcast, you guys. Thank you.
All right, we appreciate you for tuning in.
All right. Cool. No more phone calls. That's it.
That?
Yeah, that's it. It's too many, dog. It'll never end.
Ran it up.
It'll never end.
I didn't never end. It's hot.
Anything? Any last words you guys want to say?
I think we covered.
People in Cali, you know that.
No, and I know the people in Mexico call the dogs on what's over here in Cali.
Maybe listen, bro. I don't know what they do because I'm not gonna sit here and talk about it. But politics in Mexico, way different politics.
But
in Cali.
But I asked you yesterday, do I got threats say at the end of Paru?
Of course not. Why would you? What do you mean? Listen.
You don't think you can get
the internet? That's just content, my boy. And you know that. And you know that.
Hold on, bro.
Hey, Blue and them jumping on.
Yeah, because I ain't understand. I'm understanding now. I woke up this morning with a bunch of crazy shit. Like, yo, what's the problem? Like, it was a great interview. So I go to my clubhouse floor, right? And I'm like, this is crazy, bro, because it's like, we had a great interview. The energy was positive. They're like, yeah, Wack, but dang, like, what you seen ain't right. Like, I'm trying to figure out why they fans is tripping in the comments. I didn't understand, bro. I don't be following. I don't be knowing who motherfuckers is. And then they start sending me all kind of crazy clips.
Yeah, I'm back. I was looking around. I was looking around here, and yeah, it's crazy. Wack is Wack. You ain't never lied, Lisa. Yes, Marsh is in LA now. 2 great friends in religion. I'm trying to tell you, and that's the only thing I can really predict that will end up happening is that their friendship will definitely probably come back together. And that's the only person that I'm looking forward to her making amends with, if anybody. Other than that, again, and I will keep saying this, we cannot pick and choose for these people who they are going to love, who are they going to be cool with, who are they going to rekindle friendships with. We just got to sit back and wait. You know what I'm saying? And that's all. I was interested in hearing what Blue Rock TV had to say. That's why I'm not breaking relations with people. Like I said, I don't have relations with people. Like, I'm not going to make you think that I'm thick as thieves with matter of fact, what's going on? Live music reaction, Wack 100 behind the scenes. Wait a minute, hold up. Before I play it, I'm gonna see what this is all about here. Hold on. It says live music reaction, Wack 100 behind the scenes video footage. Hold on. What is he? I ain't gonna be playing nobody's live when they're live. That's one thing I don't do. But I'm not. When I say relations, like, I don't have no beef at all with Blue Rock TV. I like his work. Matter of fact, we're gonna put him up now. Shout out to Blue Rock TV. His link is in the description of all of my videos by default. So let's go check him out. He just went live an hour ago. Please check out my boy. I have nothing against Blue Rock, and I'm not going to let anyone spin the narrative or make him feel uncomfortable while he's in my chat. Or Latrice with the T. You know, those people, I don't know them in real life. I've never had really like a in-person conversation with them, but they have never done anything to me, and I'm not going to have people who I never had smoke with ever look at me in a different light because of people I don't know in real life. I'm not gonna start that. I'm too grown for it.
Welcome to Blue Rock
I love his
TTV's
intros.
live. Oh,
I love
the tea on the celebrities you love and hate.
He also promotes. So if you guys want to get anything promoted for your businesses or whatever have you, check out Blue Rock TTV because he does promotions. I don't know what his prices are. You're gonna have to go over to question. There's a link that will direct you to how much he charges. Oh, sorry, how much he charges for promotions.
And hold on to your seats, but don't hold back. Get in the live chat because it's about to get juicy.
Hey, sis.
Yes, you heard
Hey,
to get
Big
into
Ray.
live chat. What's going on, tea time?
Hey. I feel like I haven't been on here forever.
Listen, that's what I was saying. And it's late tonight, too. It's a late show tonight.
Listen, I cannot even believe it. I'm so glad that I was up to catch the little bit of tea, honey, because you know I normally be knocked out. I'd be on my 4th dream by now. But Miss Ma'am was being grown and was sitting up watching TV with her husband. And yes, caught the little bit of tea.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
I'm telling you, I was about to pack it in, too, and say, forget this, let me call it a night, roll one last one up and call it a day, I guess, right? But then all of a sudden the internet started to make its little rattle here and there, and here we all are now, right? We see you guys in the chat. What's up, Incapable? Samara, what's going on? That's Pi. What's up? Tea time. Some people you want to shout out to here quickly?
Yes. First of all, I want Jazzy to mind her business, but she's surprised I'm up. Girl,
I
mind
like
your business,
Latrice.
okay?
Ah!
Mind y'all business. Y'all, I'm tired of everybody. Shadow Palette too was in my DMs talking about why on the thing talking about what are you doing up? I'm so tired of everybody knowing I go to sleep so early.
That's because of that green
I'm
dot.
I'm gonna stay up all night, one night. I'm gonna do all night like Kai Sinat. Now.
People be seeing that green dot and assume people are online. Sometimes I don't even be online, and then I'll get a DM, and when I respond to it, I might have got up at like 3 or 4 or 5. Well, I get up at 5 all the time. My body just gets up. I don't care what time I go to bed. But yeah, and then I'll respond to it. But it's like I'm not on no Instagram all day long. No. If I'm gonna be anywhere all day long, it'd be on my YouTube channel where I work at. Well, I also work on IG because I gotta get the information that's going on, but people are a trip.
Right? Everybody's shocked, everybody's shocked to be on right now. And trust me, it ain't gonna be a long show, but it's gonna be a good one, you know what I'm saying?
Gee, I know that's right.
But of course we're here because, I guess right away, some people were DMing and some people were like, yo, what's going on? Did you see what's happening? Right. And for me, the first thing that came in was Blueface, right? People wanted to talk about, they're like, did you notice that Blueface updated some of his Instagram stuff? And I was like, wait, what? So I went ahead, I checked that out, and there you have it, right?
Yeah.
Blueface had made an Instagram update, right? Or his team rather, and quite shocking, I guess, for some, right?
It can, but your body burns it off.
You're like,
that's all you're eating.
I'm just like, but you know what? I can't say I'm in shock because you know what? Jonathan and Chrisean, they know how to troll very well. They know how to command this internet. So I'm not shocked, and they know how to do things at opportune times. So I'm not shocked. I like how they do things. They be like, bam. You know how to like when you be playing spades, right, it's not and you got the good books, and you be talking mad trash like at Thanksgiving. I don't know how y'all do at y'all house, but at Thanksgiving at our house, you be talking mad trash, and you about to throw that book down. That's how they be doing. That's how Jonathan and Chrisean be doing.
Right, and we have a viewer here, Jenny, I guess, stating that it was a silent but loud statement, and for some of us, we're wondering if it's a bit bigger than just changing profile photos, because we all do know that there was little Nemo running around, right, swimming around
little
Nemo,
Nemo,
right, Latrice,
no, he didn't.
making some bold claims and bringing up some old news, right, and you know, so some people are wondering, you know, is the profile photo, you know, a bit of a gesture towards that? Like, you know, is it like this one saying perhaps a loud statement?
Yeah, I would think so, because you know, Blue is not really a loud person generally. He's not. Even when he speaks, he, you know, he speaks, he does things like that. He bleeds silently and strategically. And he doesn't even have to, it can be indirect. It's just the way he does things. And I really believe that that is a loud statement to Nemo and the Nemoettes and all the little Nemeroids.
She sure don't, Latisse.
Listen, you know what I mean? Another thing I wanted to kind of add out there, you know, there was this, you know, a different YouTuber out there that mentioned that there was a Blueface exclusive yesterday, that he was all down for a DNA test or whatever. This, to me, kind of signals something different. So much for that exclusive, I might add. You know, the other thing I think, you know, Jazzy or Jasmine here just spoke about here and brought up is that, you know, the other thing that the internet's kind of talking about is Chrisean kind of doing the same thing. They're kind of twinning it right now here with the profile changes. You can see Chrisean did a similar profile change as well, but instead, you know, I guess putting the profile photo here as Blueface and Chriseanrock Porter.
Yep.
Right. So the statements, you know, some people are saying these are very strong statements to what's been going on lately on, you know, on Tasha K's internet and all these kind of stuff. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I know as commentators, we talk about this stuff because we see that people that are not commentators, the viewers are talking about it. So when they see a post on IG, we read under the post and we're like, or, you know, the people, you know, that are commentators on YouTube, they might also have Instagram pages, and they put up posts of the announcements of, oh yeah, Blueface and them must be back together. They're following each other again. Then you see the people that are mad and people that are happy for it. The majority of the people are usually mad. And it's like, why is it such a big deal? These are two young individuals still in their 20s. They're in their prime. Social media is their era. Social media is not our era. So we wouldn't be on social media because it didn't exist as far as Facebook, Instagram back when we were coming up. For us to to get up here and be using this platform to air our business, whether we're fighting or getting along. And always remember, they may have never been fighting at all. It could be just a ploy for what they do for business. To keep themselves relevant, you have to do certain things to keep the audience wanting to engage more, wanting to figure out. After they figured out something, they want to now flip the script so that you're figuring out something new to keep you engaged and not bored with the content or them as the celebrity social media influencers of social media, the Bonnie and Clyde of social media, as I call it. You know, like I said, I'm not retracting how I feel about Blueface. I know he's gonna get out and he's gonna be doing stupidness again. That's my opinion. I predict it. He might not do it right away. He might spend all the time in the world with ChriseanRock, and but they'll probably even then be fighting, because that's what relationships do. They have disagreements and you fight and you make up. That's it.
Yep, absolutely. And like I tell people all the time, they're going to do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? They're going to do what they want to do. And all I do is pray for them. And it took me back to last week. I put the post up and I said, I really felt like the Lord was saying to pray for him. And I put the post up to pray for him, because my thing is this: if we can see the change in Chrisean, why are we not expecting or not believing that a change can happen in him as well?
Tiffany and Latisse, you know what I'm talking about without putting any names in the chat. I made a mistake when I made that person one of you guys. You know what I'm saying? So trust and believe. We're gonna handle it.
Well, that's a good point, right? Is there going to be a change in Jonathan, Mr. Blueface, right? Because the other thing I guess we can get right into is there's some comments out there that's pretty much questioning Chrisean right now,
I don't like
and wondering whether or
busybodies
not
like
she
that.
is going
I
backwards
don't like that.
or whatever the case might be, just simply because of this change here on Instagram. So I think you bring a very interesting point, right, Trace? Is who says anybody's going backwards? Who knows if Blueface is going to be part of God's plan, I guess, right? And he might be facing his own change, right? Is that too soon to say?
And changing,
are we
being
being a little bit too
with,
gullible? There was the recent jail
Wack
calls that we
100.
kind of see pop up here and there, but like someone also said here, your favorite paralegal in one of the IG Instagram posts says, we're that girl that claimed her and Blue was in a relationship. We try to tell her, I hope she's okay, twerking on that video jail call for nothing, right? So like you said, Trace, earlier, I think they both have unique ways of shocking the internet when they want to, and I guess depending on what messages they want to give out at what point in time, right?
Right. And then I want to go back to, the part where we're saying, oh, could that mean that she's going backwards? No, baby. Because see, what people don't understand is, and I of course, I don't want to be preaching or anything like that. But when God created the woman is the helpmeet. So it's like the man is the head and the woman is the neck. He can't move without the neck, baby. The head can't move without the neck. At all. So no, it would not. That means that she's not going to be unequally yoked. So that means she knows that she needs to be that kingmaker and reel him on in. I was the same way with my husband. It's not impossible. And it's nothing that all she has to do is love him through it and let the Holy Spirit do the rest.
Right. And I think that's what DMO here is saying as well, right? She's not moving backwards. If anything, Blue might be moving forward.
Yep.
Right.
Don't try to change him.
So like I said, it is shocking for the internet. A lot of people are bringing up a lot of things. So even one of the questions right now that's coming up is Chrisean already in LA? Is she planning to go to LA? Is this all part of the change, right? That she's making her way from Oklahoma to LA. Like, I guess there was a video, I guess, around her baptism, some backstage stuff that kind of hinted to her saying her goodbyes. Like, who knows, right? But again, I don't think we even know what the stipulations around her probation would be like either. So I guess it's all for us to see, right?
Absolutely. And I love the fact that she's keeping it quiet. Because, like I've said numerous times, she made everybody spoil by saying so much.
Yep.
And that gave people a sense of entitlement. And they took that sense of entitlement and they used it against her. And a lot of them were the people that claimed that they love her, and then they flip-flopped as soon as they, somebody got in their ear, and then they flip-flopped. That means they weren't supporters in the first place. They were sheep. And I said what I said. But I love the fact now that she is, is keeping it on the down low. Keep people get.
There's your girl and a man.
I'm saying, why we go? We gotta go to the next elevator. Elevator, I said elevator.
Holla at your girl and your boy.
Yeah, that's smart. I'm trying to be when I see this call, I just have to get on them. Oh, like that. You're so funny.
Got his bodyguard.
Yeah. They both. He was just. Big ass niggas, they look like we was driving like the president. Yeah. They grabbed it like it was yours.
Jade with her girlfriend.
Yeah. It's good.
It probably snapped all the way into Jaden that she's in love with women. Not no Blueface. I think I think she loves Blueface too, and she might be in love with him, but she knows she can't have him the way she wants him. So she's learned to accept it. She has learned to accept it.
Ma, makeup more. No, that's not what it is. Charger. It's alright, I'm following you. Let me tell them. No, I think the message just goes on past.
He knows if he leave CashApp alone, he's gonna be leaving that money alone too. They're the Bonnie and Clyde of social media. Everybody knows that.
You need to trust the Lord.
Everybody knows that.
Don't get my skin up.
Okay, Sky Blue 77. I'll add you back into the group. Yep, that's her with the brown pants on, Latisse. Yeah, that's this younger generation. Have a nice night, sweetie. Pull up your pants, Blueface. All right. You know what it is? Black and yellow. No, sir.
And, Ronnie running around, Nemo, whatever you want to call him.
Nemo.
This is quite big, right?
Absolutely. And regardless, like I said, all the window lickers, because I said they're so mad right now, they have probably licked every window in their house multiple times. They have licked all the windows in Lickville.
She said Lickville.
And it's okay. Because why are you so mad? They still don't understand why. Why are they so mad? I just don't understand.
I just want to let you guys know that moderators are in the chat, but we respect other people's opinions as long as you guys are being respectful with your opinion. You don't have to have the same opinion as us. We also dropped the StreamYard link if you want to jump up and share your opinion.
Hit that like button,
whether
please.
It's different than the ones we have, that's okay as well, y'all. We're okay for healthy debate over here. But as long as we keep it respectful, But yeah, as Jazzy said, there are a lot of people that are also upset about this, right? And Latrice, I agree. She could keep them guessing, and I think that's number one, marketing trick. I think that Blueface always has up his sleeve as well is that keep everybody guessing because the more you keep them guessing, I think is the more
interesting.
It kind of keeps going, right?
Right, and relevant.
Right, and then another thing that baffles me is they can, and this is nothing against Jaden because I'm not speaking negatively against Jaden at all, but you can see Jaden with the young lady that she's with. I don't even know her name. That's how less of attention that I pay them. But the young lady that she's with, and you see the pictures, like they're in this relationship and they're together, and you see, and they're silent. They're silent. Nobody says anything. But let it come to Chrisean, and the window lickers be ready to haul tail. They be ready to, I mean, just lick all the windows off the Capitol. I just don't understand why where's the double, why the double standards? Why is it so okay for her to be with who she wants to be with, yet y'all still are mad that Blue or Jonathan wants to be with Chrisean? Why are
They're
you so
always
mad?
mad about something.
It doesn't make sense.
Always mad about something.
Exactly.
I mean,
and they love that.
I'm
and
giving
they
it about
applaud
24. I'm giving it about 24 to 48 hours to see exactly all the things that get spun out of control when it comes to this particular, you know what I mean? Because, you know, we've seen a lot of, you know, I don't know, I guess the other side, hate pages, what we want to classify them or what they classify themselves as, but we've seen a lot of them behind the scenes pushing Nemo lately, you know, to push this narrative and keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And you know, they also come off, some of them, with the appearance that they're working, you know, for Blueface's team or some people on that side. And then yet, you know, here again, like I mentioned, you know, here's the statement that they make today, you know, Blueface as well. Now, you know, just to add as well, people like to mention that when Blueface changes his, you know, when he posts on his Snapchat, that's because, quote unquote, you know, Chrisean's team is running that, but then, you know, they do mention that, quote unquote, that Blueface's team is who's running his IG, right? So again, you know, what does this really mean, right? Is Blueface speaking against what some of the hate pages and so on is doing? You know, is he standing up for what's right? You know, what does this really mean? And even somebody in the comments over here on IG as well, you know, they're questioning, you know, does this mean that another jail call will be coming sooner than we think?
Nobody knows. That's the thing. Nobody knows. And at the end of the day, they are grown. They are grown.
I can't.
Nobody can tell them what to do. We have all been through. Well, I can't say all, but I know I have. And nobody could tell me what to do about nothing. I didn't get sick and tired until I got sick and tired. So for those who get so highly upset about
to me, that's kind of weird.
It still does not affect you. Tell me how it pays your bills.
It don't.
Tell me how it keeps you breathing.
It don't.
If it keeps you breathing, you got a problem, baby, and you need to lay on somebody's couch, because you should not be disinvested. It's just content. It's just, we're just talking.
Right.
And y'all getting so mad to you making these calls, you writing letters, you go to sleep
calling
and you
CPS
wake
on
up
people,
ready to bash this young lady, all because of who she loves and who loves her. Y'all got problems.
This is it. You know what I mean? Many things get made up, you know, different days. And I don't know how these people sometimes don't get tired. Now we have a viewer here backstage. I'm going to bring her up, bring him up or her. MEP, what's going on? How's it going?
It's a she, Blue Rock.
Blue Rock, you do that every time.
You know what? Blue Rock don't make me.
Listen,
but Latrice,
sometimes I just try to keep the gender out of it. I'm going to be like, we're going to bring the viewer MEP up. But, you know, sometimes I mess up. And
with some heels on, Blue Rock.
Right? No, you can pop in and still be a he and still got the heels on. Like,
make sure y'all hit that like button.
But Latrice, I got a question for you, Latrice. George started following you. Is she okay with these changes?
Who?
George.
No,
Jefferson.
That's Florida. You mean Florida?
Florida.
Oh,
no,
Florida.
Yeah. Okay. No, Florida was.
No,
she was in my comment tonight, and I had to. She was. I don't know if it's Mika's on here.
China,
and she said something. I said, Carlissa, don't. I ain't gonna call her. Florida, don't start. But I called her name. Don't start. I said, because I knew you was coming. Don't start that. Don't start that mess tonight.
Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit the like button, please. It is free to like. I promise you.
And she didn't say nothing.
She was George. Don't she got the ball spot in the back?
No, I call her Florida.
Well, I'm gonna call her George. She George to me. Okay.
So she did come in, but when I told her not to start, she went on to hers and put in her stories. Because you ain't finna rile it up.
Well, that's all I wanted to ask, because I know she befriended you. So I just wanted to see if she was okay, if she was still breathing.
But I gave her a caveat. I gave her a caveat.
Wait. What am I hearing? Treese and Florida Evans are friends now? Jeez.
Didn't I give her a caveat the very next day and told her I'ma still call her Florida and I'ma still bleed her? Ain't nothing changed.
Yeah, they friends now, Blue Rock.
No, we ain't.
Is she okay? Is she okay? Is she
No,
breathing okay? I
we
know
are
her
not
heart
friends.
stopped a little bit. Is she okay?
We're gonna bring up one of her.
Bodine, what is Bodine and Wack? What is Bodine and Three Fingers doing right now? Are they okay? Y'all sure everybody okay? Y'all go check on them. Y'all go check on them because they probably need some life support. But that's all I got for y'all.
Everybody, you know, we definitely gonna check on everybody.
Everybody big mad for no reason.
That's probably what's going on.
Relationship.
I just wanted to say, for all the haters, because I saw somebody in the comment saying, "Well, he's not with her, and her name was Blueface and Jaden." Y'all be mad for nothing. What they gotta do with y'all? I just still want to say,
you're so silly, girl.
You know they're gonna make fun of this, right? You know they're gonna be like, you know, listen to the rock fans.
Let me say this to you. And another thing I'm going to prepare you for, because this is a real relationship with real people who are really young and they're going to still really make mistakes. When he gets out, I don't care how she's walking in the faith of God. She's not perfect. You're still going to see the Blueface and Chrisean Rock that we saw from the beginning. If they choose to be public, when Blueface gets mad at Chrisean Rock, he's still probably, because that's his person, to get up and he's gonna say what he's gonna say. Now, Chrisean Rock, she might handle it in a different manner where she might get up here, speak her side, but she might not be cussing and carrying on and being ratchet about it. That'll be the only thing that's different. But remember, they are social media personalities. This is where they make their bread and butter. So even between an unfortunate breakup or makeup or them fighting and it's real, not always a storyline, they will make a bag even off of their turmoil times. Understand that. I know it doesn't make sense because you don't do this for a job or a living. But it doesn't have to make sense to us. It only has to make sense to them in that relationship. We have to respect our boundaries and not be mad and want to flip-flop and unfollow and not want to watch the content when they get back together. And then when they break up, you want to be a Chrisean Rock supporter. You're either on the team or you're against her. You know, the flip-flopping's got to stop with some of these people that be, you know, too invested in this content.
You know, crashing out and getting excited over, you know, but see, it's because a lot of us and a lot of people see the bigger picture here. You know what I mean? Like, you know, usually I would sit back right now and I would be like, you know, oh, you know, they switched their profile again. They're following each other. Okay, we get it. But, you know, to me, I think the profile photo change speaks volumes. You know, it speaks that, you know, they're seeing what's going on. They're going to speak to what's going on. You know, here's their movement together in unity, I think, you know, and symbolizing, you know, in my opinion, protecting the child. I'm going to say it. I'm going to put it out there. You know what I mean? So if this ain't a strong statement and people want to kind of ignore that, then, you know, I guess they're the ones being delusional at this point, because to me, it's a very strong statement tonight.
I just removed that person.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't even see it. But Angela, what's going on? How's it going?
I just want to say, I thought I heard a hater say something. First of all, the statement is very clear. They're parents. Any parent is going to make a statement for their child.
Exactly.
So for the people who's getting mad and as they do per usual speculating, they're the real parents. So of course they're going to speak up on his behalf. So I'm a little I'm a little confused with people, like why people didn't see this coming. If these people are true followers of Blueface and Chrisean, they should know when they get quiet. First of all, Blueface been quiet for a minute. Chrisean has been quiet for a minute. They should have known this young lady was working. They should know that. Like, she's a very smart young lady, and she did not stop talking to him. Was she mad when she first came out, and was she upset? Yes. But if people really sat back and thought from the time she got out until right now that they weren't talking, then y'all must not be real Chrisean and Blueface fans,
Exactly.
people, or supporters.
Yep.
Because they've been talking.
Mm-hmm.
They've been talking.
They're doing
She's
stuff
been
that
telling
people
him
do, and
everything that's been going on. They've been in communication. A clear sign was when his snap came back up. People should have known from then, okay, they back talking, they back together, or whatever they want to say. It's been said that Chrisean, like you just said, Blue Rock, her team runs the Snap and that his team runs Instagram. So once Snap came back up, and all you see in his Snap is him and Chrisean from Crazy in Love. Like, if they were still mad at each other, if y'all noticed, when she was mad at him, his Snap wasn't up. So all you got to do is put two and two together, and then that will let you know if they talking, if they not. And I already been said to people on another live that you guys did, they are going to be together. Nothing can stop that. No hater, no people. What God has ordained for these two people, can't no man on earth can stop it. So people need to get over it, because people are going to be sadly heartbroken when this young man come out and they be together, because they're
Yep.
going to be together and they might have another kid.
Yep,
What are
they
y'all
might
going
have
to do?
another
Jump off the
kid.
bridge? Like, come on, guys. Their parents, they're going to stick up for their child. Enough is enough. Just like how people make phone calls to, places and all of that. People got connections to make phone calls to people that's in touch with Chrisean. I know I do. And I know I spoke to somebody, and now a day later, all this is coming out, because enough is enough. You cannot just keep having people drag this girl and this baby. It's not fair and it's not right. So people should be very happy that, okay, the parents have stepped up. Is people in a delusion? Would they really getting overwhelmed with this Ronny situation? Everybody know that Ronny is not the father, cannot be. He don't even have his dates right. Ronny gets everything from the internet and the hate pages. He does not know
I think they
anything.
were really hoping for Blueface's silence. I think they were hoping that the silence would continue. Who knows how long he would have known this was going on for, right? Before, he reacted, right? We don't know any of that, right? But what we do know is some of the things that was released lately, from some of the things that Wack had said, some of it seemed outdated, and some of it seemed as if, he really wasn't, having up-to-date conversations with Blueface, either at the moment, right? Especially when making comments about the DNA and so on and so forth. So like I said, and I think a lot of people are thinking tonight, is that, this is a strong statement, and pretty confident to say that it's a strong statement, like you said, Angela, from parents, right? Who are concerned and who are protecting, their own, right? A beautiful statement nonetheless, right? I think a very, like I said, a very unified statement with both of them coming and doing something like this. I think it's well thought out, and it gives a very strong, peaceful type of statement to all the chaotic bullshit that's been going on, right? I'm just going to put it like that. Treese, what do you think?
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Like I said, both of them, neither of them get peer pressure. If nobody notices that. Neither of them gets peer pressure. They do what they want. They dance to the beat of their own drum. So when they something, they're going to come out and do something. And we've heard them numerous times say they don't care how they look to people. If they love each other, they're going to do what they want to do. They don't care.
That's right.
So people need to just get over it. They need to stop with this. It's just crazy. I've never seen such deranged activity or behavior over nothing. Over nothing. That's how you know she has a plan over her life. A plan for her life. Yeah.
Yeah,
I say it
it's
all
getting
the time.
ridiculous.
I be really baffled. Like, is this what the world has came to? I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. I don't know if it's because we didn't have, like social media, but people are really like sick. Like
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like this. And I'm glad that the people who are supporters, first, I just want to say, Blue Rock, thank you. Thank you for this. I really, really want to thank you for this because she has been being dragged by so many bloggers, different bloggers, even people who are, I don't know what to call them. They for her, they not for her. They've been putting out stuff. So this means a lot to the supporters tonight. So I just want to say thank you a lot. And yeah, I just want to definitely give you a shout out.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Listen, I wrote Treese and I was like, listen, can we do a show tonight? And like we said at the beginning, we're both kind of thinking about being in bed, all that kind of stuff. But hey, it's a big night. We saw something happen. We know, the haters are going to be wild, right? And that's why, I'm glad, Treese, you're here too to join me with this because it's gonna be a mess,
Yeah.
They'll probably try dragging us again as well, you know what I mean? But nonetheless, like we said, I think there was a sense of rejoicing on their end with Nemo being paraded all over the place, right? And now it's just, like I said, a very, I I keep thinking, like good words, like beautiful, very, like sentimental type of statement, because to me it it was well done. It wasn't in the taste of what we would be used to when it comes to maybe the old Chrisean and old Blueface, or the excitement of them jumping online and really paying these haters some attention. I think this was a very unique and beautiful way of them doing it. I also wanted to bring up here, I know Internet Granny there is chilling out, wanting to say something. What's going on?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, Internet
Hey,
Granny.
hey, tea time. Hi, chat. Hey, everybody. I just want to say everything that the lady that's up here now, everything she said, she took the words right. And I kept telling everybody for a long time that Pisces and that Aquarius is something else together. Me and my husband is a Pisces and Aquarius. My husband has the same birthday as Chrisean, and my birthday is maybe two or 3 days before Blueface. They are a powerful couple together.
Yep, they're
And
like
that's
Bonnie and
what
Clyde
I
of
think
social media.
hurts a lot of people because they don't want to see it.
Yep.
And
Yep.
you're right. She's gonna do exactly, both of them are gonna do exactly what they want to do. But one thing they cannot deny is Blueface loves Chrisean. And that's what I think is hurting them the most. They want Blueface, I'm sorry, and I have to say it, to love Jalen because they've been together so long.
Right. But that's what
You
they
didn't say
want.
Jalen, did you?
Jalen.
But that's what you guys, now I'm not talking about the people that are on my chat or support my channel or support Chrisean Rock, but the 1%ers, that's what you want for Chrisean. That's not what she wants for Chrisean. People have to respect that. People overstep their boundaries all the time, and it gets weird. And people don't get it. It gets really weird. And it's sickening.
Jaden,
you know what I'm
right?
saying? Nothing, yeah, Jaden. Nothing lasts forever. You understand what I'm saying? Nothing lasts forever. So they need to get over that. And I'm happy they doing it. And just like I said, I knew Blueface was gonna show up and show out sooner or later, because that's the internet king and queen, baby. So pop them bottles, y'all. Pop them bottles. That's all I want to say.
Listen, a bunch of people having a celebration tonight, Trace.
Yeah, I mean, I like Jazz said in the chat, I just love Black love, and I really do honestly want them to win. I want them to win. That's why I'm constantly praying for them. I'm constantly praying for change for them, and I even pray for for good co-parenting, a relationship with Jaden, with Chrisean, with Blue, with all of them. I pray for a togetherness, for a peace. You know what I'm saying? Like if they get all the other outside toxic people out of the picture, maybe they can come together as adults and have adult conversation so that those children can get to know each other and be raised as as siblings. That is my prayer for them. You know what I'm saying? Because we've heard Jaden say that she doesn't have a problem. We've heard Chrisean say that they don't have a problem. It's the outside people that's bringing the noise. The noise needs to stop.
And I'm sorry, can I say something right quick, D-Rock? Can I say something right quick? And she right about that too, because not only for the children, but I believe and truly in my heart that Jalen, Chrisean, and Blueface, even musically together, would be wonderful. It would be beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Everybody stop all this hate and let's come together. You know what I'm saying? Because this would be such a beautiful thing to see.
They are the Bonnie and Clyde, hands down, of social media. Everybody knows that. I don't know why people are sitting there trying to front, but everybody loves tuning in, whether it's good news or bad news. When Blueface and CashApp are on that pavement and they're together, everybody wants to hear what's going on with them. Period, point blank. We can sit there and front, fake a fraud, but we all love Blueface and CashApp on social media. Together, not apart.
It really would.
I hear that, you know what I mean? And I think that's what people got to be patient with to see exactly where this goes, right? But like I said, it seems like a strong statement nonetheless when it comes to baby Chrisean's Porter, in my opinion, at least. So Latrice, you said the word toxic, and opinions, and it made me think about Carlissa. I ain't gonna lie, and I know some people wanted to kind of talk about Carlissa as well, and I guess her bothered type statement here. So, just like the viewers and people do, I guess they send information to Carlissa. I guess she may have got that. She's going here, guys. I wouldn't give two silly funks about John and Chrisean following each other to the moon and back. As long as they can't follow each other home, he's safe. I'm getting some good rest and enjoying his babies.
How would she know? She hasn't spoken to him in 2 years. How would she know? He doesn't even call her mom. He doesn't see her as his mom. Our last conversation or the last interview he gave to the world, he said, I don't know that lady. I don't know who she is. He did not even want to discuss her. So how would she know? If this is the same lady who was just crying on the internet a couple of weeks ago saying he doesn't have any friends or people that love him because they won't force him to get on the phone with her or allow her to come and see him. He won't even allow his mother to come and see him. So how would she know? Chrisean has more pull than she does, and she birthed them. Or like she likes to say, I push you, you pushed them out your behind. And you can't even talk to him. That's a problem.
She always gives this impression that she would rather him stay behind bars than to be out to be with Chrisean. Like I don't know if I'm reading into that wrong, but that's the impression that I always get from her, at least.
Carlissa mad. Period, point blank.
I get that, but I also get that she's just not. I don't think that she would
be happy with herself.
Be happy for anybody, because she's just an unhappy person. She's just an unhappy individual, and I just don't think that she is. I don't think that she would be happy in general. She has spoken negatively about every single person that any of her children have been with.
She's had a problem with it.
She's just negative. And that's sad. That's sad. She says that she loves Jaden and Jaden is non-problematic, but she has spoken negatively about Jaden as well. Katie, she's spoken negatively about everybody. Everybody.
What's going on? That's Pie. What's up?
Hey y'all, I'm coming on here to be serious now. I'm serious. I'm agreeing with what Tree said. We, the real supporters, want peace. We want peace within the within other kids and everybody. So that way, we don't have. I also want to address something because it was mentioned earlier when we was on Jazz Line. Somebody just said in the comments he need money. Do she have money? Do she not have money? Because I'm confused. Y'all keep saying he need money or he used up for money or she paying him or whatever. So do she have money or is she broke? Because y'all saying she broke. So what is it? Y'all is so confused. Y'all confusing yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because
That's a good
somebody
point.
just said that as I was coming up here, as I was coming up here, I saw somebody named Pamela just say that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, if she is putting him on, if she could give him money, he put her in the game. And she has said that multiple times. He made sure she was straight, so why she can't make sure he's straight?
Right.
Like
Right.
y'all
And
weird.
remember,
And
just want to let people know anybody's allowed to come up and share their opinion as long as you're respectful. It does not need to be the same opinion as ours. So if you're hiding out in the bushes, go ahead and hit that like button as well. I do want to thank the mods for reminding y'all. For those who are watching, for anybody catching on the replay right now, go ahead and hit that like button, as well as if you have not checked out 𝗪𝗛𝗪𝗧's YouTube channel, do check the link below, and hit follow as well there too, so that because some shows are going to be there soon again. And you don't want to miss that out. So hit the notification bells on both channels as well. Samira here also says that she is celebrating, right? And that's why you bring up a lot of good, interesting points, right? Because one minute, people want to call Chrisean Rock broke. The other minute, they want to say, that he's coming back for the money. One thing is, from what you can see, she's definitely about that money. She knows how to make her money on Snapchat. She knows how to keep the money coming and going. And even,
the crazy part is, I'm gonna say this: they are part.
She's the one that put him on the Snapchat, because Chrisean was saying she also put Tommy Lee. What is it? Her name Tommy Lee, the one that was on Baddies that pulled out the fake pum or the cap gun. She put and she even thanked Chrisean for putting on to that. She was like, I'm not making no money up here on no Instagram. Tommy Lee was like, I'd rather be somewhere where when I talk or put clips up, I'm getting paid for that effort.
Part of her making her money. Every time they open their mouth about her, they just keep her making money. So I might
For
as well
sure.
just
And
want to
even
shut
right
up.
now with her running, Blueface's Snapchat, right? Or her team running it, we do see ads on it. So we know there's, revenue being generated there now as well, right? So, at least somebody's keeping something going there. Because, me here, and I'm pretty sure maybe Treese mentions it at some point as well. We're a firm believer that all the teams need to keep, the members going, especially Blueface. He's behind bars right now. So they need to be, pumping his music, pumping his merch out there, doing things to, really keep his money flow and his name going around and around and around, right? I think that's what a team is all about.
Yeah, and I've said
I thought I
it
had my
numerous
camera
times.
off, y'all.
I've said it numerous times. They are so misguided and misdirected. And where's his fan pages? Where are the fan pages that y'all doing all of this, but you're not trying to put money in his pocket or trying to help feed his other kids? All y'all want to do is do the crazy things and make calls and write letters. Why are you not being a support? That's why I keep saying, do we need to teach a workshop to teach y'all how to be real supporters? Because y'all lack it. Because you're going about it wrong. Attacking somebody is not showing support.
This is it.
Attacking is not showing support. Get behind your man. Run his numbers up. Play his music. Screenshot the snaps like we do and say go and run the snaps up. That's why she gonna keep being paid, because she got the support. We ain't writing this and doing that. So we need to teach a workshop on how you really support, because y'all got the game wrong. Y'all in here, so screenshot that part.
That's the thing, right? We keep preaching that. I did see Wack post something, a couple days ago, or maybe yesterday it was, Blueface on his page or somewhat. So, maybe we're influencing a bit. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. And this is another thing. If you don't like someone, why are you following every single one of the support pages? You're looking at every story, every reel. I see you every morning. every morning. As long as you don't bother me, baby, give me the view. Thank you. But my thing is, if it's somebody I don't like, I don't look at them. I don't go to their page. I pay them dust. You gotta be a glutton for punishment, because you are either you a fan without saying you're a fan. Because I've seen it on your page, Blue Rock. You make a post and they be the third person posting. They be the third person commenting. Dang, I thought you didn't like her. How you beat me to the page? Somebody who loves her. Say you're a fan without saying you're a fan.
Right, I hear that. And I say the same thing. I'm like, I look at the hater pages as being fans too, like pretty fanned out. Sometimes I'm like, they're there trying to figure out things before the fans themselves, so, what does that really say, right?
Yeah, they beat us to the page. They be the first ones in my story. And then when I block her, thing about her. Are you a glutton for punishment? Or are you a fan? Which one?
All right, we have a viewer here, 𝗪𝗪𝗧. What's going on? How are you doing?
Hi, how you guys doing? I agree with everything you guys are saying. And I just wanted to know, wanted to say, like, I'm sure multiple.
Hello, hello.
We can't hear you. We lost you there.
Can you
Hello?
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
His Snapchat posted the baby's DNA, the DNA test that they had. It was posted on his Snapchat.
Okay.
But you don't hear nobody talking about it.
I didn't see it.
So you're saying that Blueface had posted the DNA testing on his Snapchat, right?
Yeah, it was on the Snapchat yesterday, and then you don't hear nobody. Couple people talk about it.
Yeah, I saw some people starting to talk about it. Someone wrote me about it. I went on his Snapchat yesterday. I didn't see anything. I went today as well. I didn't see anything. Now I'm not saying that it wasn't there. Maybe I just missed it, right?
Right.
But I did see, photos of it again today floating around, right? And then again, this particular statement that happened on his IG, right? So when you look at it together as well, it's kind of speaking stuff, right? So I think, what may have occurred yesterday, even with Story, and you think of how people view things, that, again, they may look at it as Chrisean's team runs Blueface's Snap, right?
Right.
So they're always going to make all sorts of excuses about what comes out of there, right?
Mhm.
But today we're looking at something, quite different again, right? This is
Exactly.
Something that even, some of Blueface's, I guess, team member Bodine's pages, like
Hey,
to say
Natasha.
that Blueface's IG is ran by his team, right? So this
Right.
means that it's his team that would have, put this out, that would have, made the changes, I guess, allegedly, right? Is how we're thinking at this point.
Right.
Chase, anything else you want to add to that?
No, I think that's absolutely correct. I think that's absolutely correct. Either way, Blue was in control of that change that took place.
Right.
Exactly.
I saw that Kira Dene, she put up, and I saw Jazzy had posted. A few people said that Blue deleted the circus warning out of his bio, and Chrisean deleted the mixtape stuff in God's Plan post. And that is so crazy, because I don't know if anybody saw my story tonight, but I put up the story, and because so many people had been talking about, God's plan, and my story, and look how God just confirmed that. My story tonight was, a network does not determine God's actual plan. The network, so regardless if it was on Zeus, wherever, God's plan is God's plan. It had nothing to do with a network. And regardless, she still got her payment for the sit down, but God's plan is God's plan. And you know what? I thank God, and I'll say it out loud, that if it's not there, thank you, Lord, because we already know the type of situation that's there without me saying whatever. But God's plan is God's plan, regardless of where it lands. Period. Bars.
Gotta accept it.
And that's it.
Sorry, at the end there, it was cutting out for me.
I'm saying that God's plan is God's plan wherever it lands.
That's why.
Exactly. And you were saying that this is
That's why I stay in my own lane, because you gotta tread real lightly on making friends or associates on social media, and building communities, because people flip-flop too much. You know what I'm saying? You really don't know the intentions of people's heart, and they can act like they're in it, riding hard for you 1 minute, next minute they on somebody else's live, talking about you or supporting somebody else and disappear. Just like with this situation with Blueface and CashApp, people are weird. Why, if CashApp did get back with Blueface, is that going to affect your life? How is it going to affect your life because guess what? They may have never even broke up. Or guess what? They may have had a fallout right after she got out of jail. And she was probably like, boy, bye. I ain't got time for this. I just got out of jail. I went to jail doing something stupid behind you, going to see about your well-being in jail. And I went to jail behind my stuff that I wasn't taking care of. So it's like, miss me with all that. People getting in their feelings about two people. It might be toxic, but that's her toxic. Stuff over here with me might be toxic, in my life, which I don't share, and I'm not, because I already see when you put people in your business, they stay in your business. I know this from wisdom. It's called growing older, getting wiser, learning from your mistakes. When you put people in your business, they stay in your business. CashApp is learning that. So that's why I don't care when people say they don't understand my position, or people might label me as a channel where, yeah, she's supposed to be a supporter, but I don't understand what her position is really to CashApp, because she's always talking about what CashApp needs to hear. I was one of probably the only creator who has been from the test of time, has said, I'm not telling CashApp what she needs here. I'm telling her what she what she wants here. I'm telling her what she needs here. I'm not co-signing when she went around telling people she had warrants. I was pissed. That you gotta pick and choose what you tell your supporters, your fans, your super fans, whatever, your haters, your congratulations. Everything ain't for everybody. You gotta pick and choose. And for her to be telling people all of that personal business that she was telling people from the past, this is why she's in the situation right now. You can't get these clowns out your business. You can tell your business and share things that are good or bad in your life, but you got to keep some things to yourself.
4 hours ago, I posted that, and look what Chrisean just did. Baby, don't play with me. I know I could listen. I know when I hear God. And look at that. She's at peace with God's timing for her life because her steps are ordered by the Lord. A network has nothing to do with God's actual plan. Y'all better stay woke.
It's definitely right.
Say it again, right? So
exactly, Latif.
So at this point, those things are removed. So who knows, right? I guess some of the speculation is maybe she's not going forth with that. Maybe she is.
You,
like,
Ben,
who knows? I guess, right?
If even whatever happens, it's still his
y'all
plan.
hit that like button.
Whether it's there, whether it's not, it's all his plan. And I say it all the time. Every one of our steps are ordered. So even if we miss a step, even if we skip a step, even if we jump over a step, it goes back to they're ordered by the Lord.